Senior Ricardo Jorge has become a familiar face around Oxford. However, his journey from Portugal and through the sport of tennis almost never included Ole Miss.
I started playing tennis because, I played soccer since I was like 5 because my parents wanted me to be healthy, do some sports when I was a kid, and my dad didn't like the coach. And the soccer field was next to the tennis courts. My dad used to love watching tennis on TV, so it's just like, okay, Ricky, this is not really working for you. I don't like the coach, it's just, I don't like this environment for you. Let's just try tennis. It started really soon. It started when I was 12 and I won the national championship in Portugal. And since then, then I traveled all around the world playing some tournaments. And that's when I realized, I want to do this. I want to play professional.
Only 2 years later, those dreams of becoming a professional tennis player would be put on hold.
Well, I found out when I was 14, and I couldn't really play a lot of tournaments because I was getting injured all the time. My back, my shoulder, my hips, and I couldn't really tell until one day I went to physical therapy and they recommended me to take an X-ray. That's when I realized I had 12, 14 degrees, and I went to a couple of doctors and they all said it shouldn't be a problem. You're still young. If you do the treatments and if you stretch and if you be careful what you do, you should be fine. It should be a problem in the future. And they all said we recommend surgery only after 40, 50 degrees. So if you keep away from that, you should be fine. For 2 years, I did the treatment. I did everything I could, but the scoliosis kept increasing and increasing. And when I was 16, it was 45 degrees. And the doctor in Portugal said, you have to stop playing tennis. And so listening to that, it was not easy at all, because I didn't know what to do.
Through therapy, back braces, and drive, Ricardo continued playing the sport he loved. Unsure of the next step in his career, he began researching colleges when one phone call would change everything.
And I was actually looking to go to a big city. That had offers from George Washington and University of Washington. I was kind of looking through those schools. But then one time I got a call from Coach Chadwick, and it was would you like to come on a visit to Ole Miss? And I didn't know what Ole Miss was. I couldn't barely pronounce it the first time.
And he played 5 his first year. He was successful there. He was winning most of his matches. I think he went 8-4 in the SEC. He was winning a lot of matches where he was. I think that he's been taking care of himself really well this year. I think that he sees that maybe this is going to be his last year playing tennis.
No, now it's at 65. So basically I should have surgery last year. Last year I went to the doctor and he said you have 2 options. You can have surgery right now, but then your tennis is over. And I told him, but I have 1 more year of tennis at Ole Miss and I want to finish it. It's my senior year, I want to finish it. And he was well, that's up to you. If you can play through the pain and all that, that's up to you. You need to have surgery. That's for sure. And I was I want to play 1 more year, and I'll accept. I'll deal with the pain and all that, and I'll have surgery after I'm done with college.
No one really knows, what he's going through physically and what kind of pain he's going through. It must be tough, there's no question about that, but he's just kind of went about his business, and just been one of the guys on the team.
Ricky's probably the calmest guy on the team. He's just really laid back, just a great guy to be around, honestly, all the time.
Whether you win or lose, he always got your back, and he's just, in general, a positive guy, and everybody gets along with him very well.
He kind of leads in his own way just by being that calming presence.
You guys have a lot of respect for him. He's a hard worker, and so there's so many things that he's given to this team, and so you can't really put a value to what he's done for this team.
He's just fighting through every match, and we all know he's in pain, but he's handling it so well.
I always say it's like a love-hate relationship, because I love what I'm doing. I love playing tennis and everything. But at the same time, it's so tough because all these matches are so long. We play doubles and singles, and it's 2 to 3 hours sometimes. And after 1 hour, it gets really, really painful.
He's beating guys that are ranked top 50 in the country and competing with the best players, like I said, and none of them are dealing with the stuff he's dealing with. So that's kind of a testament to how good of a player he is, but as well as how tough he is, just to be able to fight through that for his teammates, for himself. It's pretty awesome.
Can you move, Ricky? I can't move. I'm going straight to the hospital right now. Let's take it. We got the win, that's what matters. Good stuff, boys. That's how you do it.
It's just an amazing accomplishment that he's been able to progress the way he's been progressing and the way he's been competing at this high level. It's been just an incredible honor for us to have him on the team, and for me to be his coach has been fantastic.